And we are back, and they jumped into this draft so quick, we couldn't even switch. Like, how quick was that, Liz? Was that all 3 bans from each side in about 10 seconds? They didn't actually hesitate at all.
All 3 bans in like 3 seconds, and the Crystal Maiden pick at the speed of light. She flew in instantly, just appeared. After the bans, instantly, just the Crystal Maiden there standing.
You know, there's a good reason for that, actually. We just found out that they set a record last game. Crystal Maiden, the highest net worth for Crystal Maiden in a pro game past TI5 by over 10,000 gold.
Oh, man.
And
Lone Druid? What about Lone Druid?
Okay, I was about to say, actually, because Alliance, they picked Lone Druid again. He did. 61,000 is the new record past post-TI. So post-TI5, so the new source. Since the new source.
I'm proud.
And
I'm proud, man.
The previous, I think, was Dityara. Dityara was when it was Na'Vi versus Digital Chaos, which was the Manila match.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago though. When Dityara was still in Na'Vi. Man, what are we gonna have a rinse and repeat of an 80-minute game?
It's like nothing went wrong. It could have went either way. Did you see how close Koifa came to ending the game? That's all they're going. It's like Nugo's like, okay, but we won. We'll just go with this again. We don't care.
Just do the same thing again, guys. Let's go, Alliance. Let's do it. I think they might swap that Earth Spirit out though.
Really? I feel like maybe the Dragonite, because they need something that has a high, like a huge impact at 6 in terms of team fights. Because I think that's the problem.
They're gonna have to. It's banned.
Oh, there you go.
The Ebola, the Earth Spirit, he's banned, so they're gonna have to switch it, like it or not. The thing about it is, it completely destroyed mid. But later on, he wasn't really. Yeah, he was saving people, so I suppose he was all right. Like, not great in my perspective. They did not need that sort of a hero. They already had so much overtime damage with the Lash and the Egg and everything. But he was making some sick plays, so the ban is well deserved. The Dragonite though, that could be a swap.
It just felt like it didn't do a great deal, and that wasn't on boxing necessarily. It's just the hero didn't really impact against New Guy's lineup, right? Like it tanked a lot of damage. We talked about that, it was great. Yeah. But then when it came time, it's like, okay, we need actually more damage. We need someone who can spike, and that is a start on spiking down people. Earthshaker against the PL, especially.
It's really strong here. It's a little bit like, it's most likely position 4. We don't see it on offlane way too often. Most likely it doesn't have to be. But overall, these 2 supports again, man, like Shaker and Phoenix, super greedy supports. And on the other hand, from the new guys, we have 2 supports that are not greedy at all. And these 2 supports also have pretty sick GPM talents again. Like Crystal Maiden, we saw the last game. Like, just, I'm a little maiden, a little blonde girl, please don't hurt me. I won't do anything to you. And then suddenly, plus 250 attack speed, hitting you with Hex and Nullifier. Solos your position 5 Phoenix. Like, just solos him, even though he has BKB and whatnot, like 2k HP. That was ridiculously strong.
Not gonna lie, that whole I'm a little maiden piece, that's going on a soundboard. Okay, like, that's solidified now. But yeah, it was pretty insane the damage being put out. And maybe this is New Guy's secret strategy. It was beautiful. Maybe this is New Guy's strategy though, right? Like you said, the GPM talents of both these supports. They're like, okay, if there's any team left in this that's going to drag a game very late, it's Alliance. Why don't we make sure that our supports are 6 slotted by the time we reach that hour mark as well?
Yeah, these GPM talents are great, definitely. Oh, we see an Axe. Alright versus PL. We actually a hero that has kind of fallen off, not as picked as it used to be. He has been banned in some games in which he would have been great, so that's a reason also. But he's not that first pick material that we used to see. And Axe in this game versus Witch Doctor and Phantom Lancer, don't get me wrong, he's strong, but this Earthshaker is going to have to help him out definitely. And what that means is that Nisha is most likely going to have at least a 1 versus 1 on mid. Because last game, he's been pressured so hard, man. Like, they give him... You know what's the problem? I see them giving him these heroes that aren't flashy. Like, this guy plays so well. Just give him his Morphling. Give him something like that. And arguably, in this game, you can't even... You can't go for Morphling. You have the Phantom. So you're going to have to... Because you have that PL, Nisha is probably going to be stuck on one of those heroes again. Heroes that kind of carry you through the mid game, heroes that are sacrificial, heroes that you imagine Matumba Man play or players like that, you know. Nisha is fine. Like, he's good on being that flashy core that farms a lot or being that sacrificial lamp. But he just does so much if he's that flashy guy. It's sad that he's not going to get that role, most likely again. But at least in this game, he isn't going to have a 2 versus 1, I hope. Yeah, the Surge Shaker can rotate from the offlane to the mid and just block him with the fissure so he can't walk uphill. But it's not your Earth Spirit that's constantly in your face, constantly rolling on you, just killing you time after time.
True. I actually have to wonder where they're going to go for their mid lane or new guys. Looking at what they have on the side of Alliance so far and what new guys have drafted, I don't mind a Queen of Pain. Like, that works pretty well with the PL in the late game.
It's all right. Creates a lot of space. Not certain if it's Nisha hero. They used to go for that Kunkka before with the PL. Maybe not the best hero here either, but more Nisha of a hero.
Just like he's in a shop trying on heroes. Like, does this one fit? Does this one fit?
Let's see.
Slardar fits, though. This seems more like a Kunkka already. Because now, usually the worry is Kunkka can't do his full damage potential because he needs a creep. Now, if you just amp up the damage with Corrosive Haze, suddenly you can just go for a hero and wipe their team, potentially.
It's possible. You have 3 melee cores, though. That's kind of an awkward scenario versus the Lone Druid and the Axe. Not really great, but a thing that can be like circumvented. You can play around it. Interesting. They are saving the last pick for him. Well, the Slardar though, like, we haven't, like, yeah, we just noticed that pick, but we aren't talking about it. Like, what the hell? It's a Slardar. It's alive.
I don't get ahead of yourself, okay? I don't think we go with alive.
Slardar, man. It's offlane Slardar.
This is kind of the thing. Different teams go for different things. A lot of teams going for the Magnus, but then others going, hey, wouldn't it be better to have a guy that can blink in, stun every,
Oh, they tried. They tried with the Magnus.
So.
It didn't work out for them.
It didn't go well yesterday. There's definitely that.
They tried with the Magnus, so they're giving that up. Like, let's not go. Let's give Patos something that can work no matter what happens. Centaur, have Agnes press that ulti. We're all fine. Slardar gets that blink, runs in, stuns people. I'm just kidding. Patos is great, by the way. But Slardar comes online a lot faster than Magnus does, especially if you're farming that blink dagger. It slows down Magnus so much. And once you get that Blink Dagger, you're slowing your team so hard.
It's like a tide pick, right? Where they'd build Blink Daggers, and they moved away from that because it's like, okay, I've got this huge ult, but I haven't got it that often. Whereas Slardar, it's low cooldown. Same as Axe. These are the type of heroes that can capitalize on that Blink regularly, quickly.
Yeah, instantly. You go in and out, in and out. You can get pick-offs all the time. I like the hero a lot. They don't have their silencer, though. Like, Witch Doctor and Crystal Maiden, they're not nearly as strong as that silencer was versus the Phoenix and this whole team. Remember, last game, Phoenix had Lotus. Let's just check this pick. Lina. All right. That's a bit flashier. Like, can create a lot of space, and you aren't really stuck on that Venomancer type of hero. I mean, it did work out that last game, definitely. But still, he can kind of show off his whole skill set on Lina a bit better than on Veno.
It does synchronize well with the Slardar. I mean, Alliance were already thinking in that regard. That's why they banned out the Templar Assassin. But in return, Nikke, no Storm this game. Then again, there's no Sem back, so it's not going to be as controversial if he got it this time.
Yeah, it's Slardar also pretty decent versus the Bear, amplifying the damage. Plus the Lina, the Bear just melts. Yeah, you do get an AC at some point, but the Bear still melts a lot faster than without it. What do we see here? An Invoker. All right.
So they got double value out of ban the Templar Assassin. No huge just burst of physical damage, and secures Mikke's Invoker. Which is this going to be a Quas Wex this game? I feel like you need Exhort. You need more damage, right?
I'm not certain. Like, you can go either way this game. We'll see what he goes for. Quas Wex is definitely harder for him. They need damage, and they, like, with Exhort, maybe Boxy with a call, Blink call into Sunstrike secures a kill, so that's really good. You have a setup with Shaker as well if you're Exhort. But overall, I mean, Exort is great this game, but overall, I like Quaswex more. It's in the current meta, like going Quaswex, going Vessel, going Meme Hammer, Blink, just walking across the map, like killing Nisha in one cold snap plus the Vessel is so good. I mean, killing Lina. Overall, the hero is so good with Quaswex right now, plus the cold snap buff. But in this lineup, as you said, the Exort works really well. Certainly really well. So we'll see what they decide to go for. Exort is a bit greedier as well, as you have the Lone Druid. So you're going Exort plus the Lone Druid. But maybe it fits your game style better, as you're going late. You're going on those split pushes anyway. Those huge team fights. Not certain. I can see it going either way.
I think you kind of have an important point there, right? Like, the Lone Druid already needs space to farm up. He wants to be this greedy carry, just farming all the time. And if you take the Exort, you're doing the similar thing, whereas with the Quaswex, you create so much space.
Yeah, you create a lot more space. So there's that. But honestly, I can see it going either way. It is possible. They can do whatever. Last game, Leshak, yeah, it's a hero that doesn't need a lot, but it's also a greedy hero. So not nearly as greedy as Invoker, though, if you go Exort. But some people are going the 2-0 into Power Threads right now. No Midas on Exort, so you kind of create space regardless. You're there in these fights a bit earlier. You aren't zoned out from it that early. The problem with the Quaswex is you suffer a bit on the laning stage until you get that, till you get some level advantage, and then you kind of start rotating around with Ghost Walk and that turn. Then you get the Vessel.
I have to wonder when you guys will end up going with PL. So, like, we saw last game, he went for that early hood to try and get involved in the fights. Yeah, I feel like they just need a quick defusal this time around.
No, this game, you go for 8 Quelling Blades.
I noticed that. I thought I'd let that just slide on through suddenly.
No. You go 8 Quelling Blades.
Why not 9, though? Why not? Oh, TPs, gotta be... Yeah, there we go.
You have to have a fort, man. You have to have... Like, what kind of a player are you? Like, what rank are you?
You're an 8...
Tell me right now.
I'm not an 8 Quelling Blade player, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, you can go for the hood as well, but you don't have to rush it like in the last game. It's not as nearly as strong versus the current lineup of Alliance as it was in the last game. Vanguard, on the other hand, might be an option, but if you want to be safe, you can go for the hood regardless.
It's like Mike did go for the first point in Exort, which... So I talked to some Invoke players about this. You can go for that first point Exort and then go for the Quaswex, but most have just gone full Quaswex now, without an early point in Exort.
Yeah, I see a lot of players going full Quaswex instantly from the start right now. But as you said, you can get that one point of Exort. It's not the biggest of deals. It kind of helps you on the lane early on too. Increases your damage, helps you just a tad bit, not a lot, but you still have very low damage, so it's hard. He's just sitting in base, sunstriking these plebs. Like, ha. What a sunstrike, you scout.
Playing the remote game. A little bit like Minesweeper.
Dirty Invoker.
Actually, a good ward coming out from the Earthshake as well. Tiger didn't get spotted doing this.
Very deep ward. Very, very deep ward, actually.
Aggression from Patos. The Ring Crush is used too early here. Insania should be able to harass Patos out here, actually. Katzel's going to try and take the rune. Doesn't get it, and actually takes a lot of damage as a result. Trying to move away. The body blocks, though. He can't keep it up.
Yeah, they don't have the damage. They don't have... Like, they have the Orb of Venom, but they wasted those hits on trying to block him, so he wasn't slowed down as much. The mid block is kind of very awkward from both of these. But it's kind of normal to see right now because of the mid heroes. They kind of engage these fights on the runes, so... But this time they just messed the box up.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's usually this, but in this case, they... No.
Yeah, they just messed up. So, I know what you're doing. You're trying to be PC and just trying to let me soak up all the hate. That's it. Taiga, moving mid, though. Those fissures. Yeah, that's it. Just be kind to everyone. Just love everyone. While I'm here, like, what kind of a fail is that? Patos, what are you doing?
Patos! A little bit of trouble here.
Don't die, Patos.
He's going to tick out. Oh, no. He stays alive with 5 HP. Salves up straight away. And Insania has to salve as well, but it gets him dropped by Katzel. Katzel take a lot of damage, but don't worry. Insania brought a second salve with him.
at the same time, Nisha has been completely zoned out. So we talked about this and how he might have a better time this time around on mid. Well, not gonna happen, boy. You're still gonna have that Taiga on your back the whole time. He's still just zoning him out while Axe is actually doing fairly well all alone on top.
Yeah, he's absolutely fine this top lane. Like, they've put a point in Maledict, but it's hard to harass onto Boxy once he reaches free. If you want to do it, it has to be right now. But it's such a big creep wave.
Yeah, the creep wave is definitely the reason he's able to do this. And Shaker did help out early on, like at the start, so a little bit of help from Taiga.
With those filthy blocks.
Yeah, but now that the cask is in, like, he's gonna be doing this, just pulling, I suppose, and farming, and I think he's super happy with this. He's not pressuring PL, but he's one of those heroes that pressures PL a bit later anyway, so if he gets enough farm, if he gets that Vanguard out super early on, he'll be able to stand on the lane and pressure him anyway, so it's alright, I can understand this. Going back to 7-17, was it 7-16, when you were able to just pull all the time.
Yeah, from the start.
Yeah.
You'd either take them all the way through if you were tanky enough, or you just pull them back and then TP back to your tower and then you get double.
Doesn't block him.
He's just fine, apart from the fact he can't get his CS. It's almost just as annoying as dying. Oh no, there you go. Dragon Slave through.
Yeah, blocking him away from his precious creeps. Taiga, man, what a monster. Just leave this guy alone.
This is what they do every game, though. Taiga always does this.
Bottom lane?
Oh, bottom. Actually gonna get the kill in the CM. That's all suffering for that movement speed. He shouldn't be this far forward. He knows he's slow moving, and yet still he's making these moves. Nisha, Nisha comes through. There's the cold snap and the sunstrike. They'll clean him up.
Yeah, the block happened.
We were waiting for that one to happen because, like we said, Taiga just loves sitting in this mid lane looking at these kills.
I mean, if you're dual laning here, the best part about Shaker is, like, when he's making these rotations around mid, he's a kind of a hero that can be far enough. So he's not leeching in Walker's experience. Bottom lane again, they're going on Insania.
Uh-oh. Insania is fine. Quickfoot's pretty low, but he has got the headdress, so he can regen reasonably well. Catzel trying to move across, got the Frostbite available. Can he get close enough?
Nope.
No, he can't.
No,
and while that's happening in the top lane, actually, it looks like El Sash is going to be picked off by Boxy. And in the mid going as well, Taiga. Chase through Nisha. Can they get him? One more hit. He's going to salve up. He should be fine. He's got the Light Strike Ray. He could turn around for killing the Taiga, maybe. There's the use of the Light Strike Ray going out. And Nisha gets the kill. He even gets the Forge Spirit.
Wow, you're so mad at Mickey right now if you're Shaker.
Because he backed off for no reason.
He backed off to get his precious creeps. And because of that, Nisha gets a freebie. Instead of dying, he actually gets a kill. And now he has the salve flying to him. He's going to stay in the lane.
Catzel. Pretty low in the bot lane. He's trying to harass someone Insane. He's trying to capitalize on the no armor. They're going to move across. Got Slivering Crush. Insania. He needs to use the Secret Dive to get away. The Maledict is on him, though. And it looks like he will be ticking out. Maybe he uses a salve, but I don't think it's going to save him.
Maybe now?
Oh, yeah. He's going to stay alive. Barely, but no, he'll stay alive.
Oh, barely. Nice.
You know what it was, actually? Quickfor with the headdress the entire time. And Nisha in the mid. Well, we're nerding out over this headdress quick pickup. They once again strike. The aggression coming out in every lane at the start of this game is insane already.
Yeah, the thing is, like, top lane was abandoned by Lisage because Axe was pulling all the time. But now, as soon as he abandoned, he's going so deep. Oh my god.
Suddenly he's almost dead. He got the double spin. The doppelganger of 56 has to use the salve. Boxy decides it's a little bit too far now.
Yeah, he just joked him through the trees and salved up, so play that well, but he's alive.
But
overall, Nisha, though, still pressured hard.
Yeah, like, Tiger's coming again. They're pinging, though. El Sash will see him. Has to use the fissure. But interesting enough, El Sash hasn't got a point into the Voodoo Restoration yet, so he can't even come up to this top lane to try and just keep Exotic Deer high on health.
Yeah, the Voodoo does not do a lot versus the Sax. I think like going 2 points into Maledict right now would be...
he doesn't. Box is getting aggressive again. They might go for it. Maledict. Well. Can they do enough damage to the question? The call's going to come out. She's going to turn around. So Deer taking just as much damage. You need to be careful because of the spins. The Battle Hunger as well. Boxy can just walk it off. With the Ring of Health, he should heal up enough that he's not too concerned.
Yeah, the worst part is if you're...
Okay, Insania's fine.
If you're new guys here, like, you want to commit onto this Axe, but you're afraid of two things. You're afraid of his spins, and you're afraid of Invoker Sunstrike. He gets the call on top. PL solo.
Oh, Exotic Deer. One more heal, do it. Why is he going back on? I mean, I know he has no regen. Maybe it's just worth waiting because if there's any hero you don't want to be giving that gold to, it's him. And Insanely in the bot lane gets hit by Slithering Crush, tries to soar away, but the Icarus dive will not save him. Patos will make his way cleanly out. Takes a lot of damage, but will definitely not die. We said about last game how they were kind of drafting these lanes that you can get away with having the Phoenix support. New guys read it. They've actually drafted a lane that can punish this Phoenix pick.
I mean, they are punishing the Phoenix pick, but at the same time, Lone Druid is not super punished. Like, he's getting enough. Interestingly enough, he's going for the Dominator, even though he's playing versus the Crystal Maiden.
Meatball down, Nisha's gone, Light Strike array, Laguna in return, trying to get Mike, plus the Malady, but no, the big fat one. They'll turn around, they'll get the double kill on Mike, and he will stay alive, courtesy of 3 points in Quas.
3 points in Quas, 15 or around that ballpark sticks, and the range drop just keeps him so alive that Maledict didn't do anything at all. Overall, though, Lone Druid is farming well. Like this is what's happening in the game right now. Lone Druid is completely free farming. He's not pressured. Like, the Phoenix is dying, not him. So he's fine. At the same time, you can't even contest the sacks any longer. So your carry is
okay.
Your carry is demoted to the jungle. Like, Exotic Deer is farming the jungle. Nisha is being completely destroyed by Taiga, who 7 minutes in has arcane boots already. And Boxy, he's trying to, like, he's not trying. He's doing so much already. He's crushed the safe lane of new guys. They're in a rough spot. They need to react to this. Maybe some smoke. They're smoking with Crystal Maiden.
Tiger just broke it straight away. He's got a ward up there as well. Just walk it off.
Unfortunate for them. Yeah, and the fissure too.
Oh, they should be able to escape. No chance they can interrupt him here.
Yeah, that was their one play to rescue these lanes, to maybe get something going for them. The PL is still smoked up though, and he's rotating bottom on the Lone Trade.
Weak is pretty fast. He's got 3 points in the Rabbit.
Yeah, this is hard. Maybe with the Slardar wrapping around. And
jumping in. Sania spots the gank attempt though. An Exotic Deer trying to move forward. The double gank, Slithering Crush will connect on the bear, but not Insane. They go into the tower, chase forward with Spirit Lance. Sania looks like he will fall under his tower. And Exotic Deer still tanky enough to keep chasing. Quakebird might be in trouble. Castle comes across as well. They've got the Frostbite Bell to use it after the fear's been thrown out. Exotic Deer getting low. The Cold Snap coming out. Looks like they might have to trade. The Fissure though. Quakebird's still alive. Patos! He'll find him in the end, but now he's surrounded. He has no way out. And Tatsor, he might die as well. Tiger trying to chase on. Nice Slithering Crush. Patos. And he makes escape. The chop through. Mickey gets the double kill. And Tiger, he's got arcanes. He can get the fissure block. He just needs to get the right positioning.
Sunstrike, basically.
And pop. Oh no! He sidesteps at Katsor. Is he trapped in here though? No, there's enough room to move around the fissure. But guess what? Invoker's still coming. Mike wants to finish this kill. Cold Snap coming out. 1, 2, and thank you.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is great for Alliance. Not as great, to be honest, because they did kill the Lone Trade, but their PL died again. And this is, I mean, ex-Kinguin, not Kinguin. Yeah, Kinguin. They're doing a great job.
We're going into the multitude of names again, aren't we? Oh, calling top. There's a Sunstrike as well. They get him low enough. Exotic just disappears.
This is...
You were just saying about him dying. Guess what? No time to farm. Again.
Yeah, sadly for him, this Blink on Axe just allows this. We talked about this, if it was going to be the Quaswex or Exort, and those Sunstrikes, man, plus the Axe, they do so much.
Is he going to find them again?
Yeah, he can.
Sees El Sash. Jumps in, cool comes out, one spin, and a dunk, thank you very much. No LSA to connect. He'll pick up the bounty room, but now Nisha needs to run away. He has no LSA, but Boxy, he's feeling merciful this time. He's not going to chase any deeper.
Well, Nisha had no mana there. He could have went...
I feel like he could have got him because he had the cool coming off cooldown soon.
Yeah.
But
Mickey, though.
Mickey's going deep here. He thought Nisha would be greedy and farm up the camps. He wasn't wrong. He just farmed them quicker than he expected.
Yeah, he even left one setter behind and moved. So, kinda anticipated what's happening and just moved away. Luckily for him, that was the right decision because he would have definitely died. Witch Doctor on mid though. Is he lucky enough to
he's gone. Well? There's a big fat meatball and a cold snap in his face. Meanwhile on the bot, they were trying to make a move around the back onto Quickfoot, but he saw it coming. Oh, stun's coming out, and while that's happening in the mid lane, Nisha actually finds a kill to Mike. They're still trying in the bot here though. Insane's hit up by the crosshairs, needs to be careful. The bear moving across, Katzel's getting low on HP. Tiger's coming across, he's got the fissure. Where does he want to place it? The Slithering Crush out. He hits onto the CM, but they don't block him Patos as well.
Yeah, he was saving up the fissure to be able to block Patos down. Why did I suddenly start calling their names like I'm...
Like, you taught me
Not a
how to
slab.
say that name properly.
Yeah,
And
now
here we are.
Now I'm pretending to be like I know how to pronounce stuff. God damn it,
Clearly
Patos.
it's Patos.
Gods.
You know?
Patos.
Patos over here. Patos is like a discount form of pesos. Oh, Cars bouncing out. Going to hit the catapult as well, but bounces across Insania. The bear still running. Delivering crush available. Oh, nice juke out. Brings him back in time. Patos not able to find it.
He resummoned him, so it's kind
Oh,
of...
he resummoned. Oh, yeah. Damn.
He denied them the gold, but he had to resummon. Lina on top lane. Axe is so close. He might...
If she goes anywhere near those creeps. Nah, he can't.
You see the pings even. He's like, he's either there or there. I can't go.
Actually, he's not. He's TPing him right now. Nisha does not have a Yule set up, though, so Boxy should be fine. It's nighttime, though. Light Strike Array. Oh, he connects. Long-range sniper. Boxy. Cool. And we'll go for the TP out. The cast. No. The Maledict Laguna. Boxy's going to fall. Close, but not close enough. He was about 0.1 of a second off in the bot lane. Patos hiding in the trees. Just trying to get right in the corner. The fear doesn't hit. Can they get him the root will? Hoifer still finds it.
Yeah. But the RNG is there. The RNG is there to cover his back. He gets the kill. Well...
Meanwhile, mid. Hurricane Katrina might strike, but no, they decide there needs to be survivors from these sort of things. Cats all walk away.
The last time he went for Witch Doctor, if you remember, he killed off the Witch Doctor, but the Witch Doctor was like... He survived enough so that he can cast the cask, and because of that cask, Invoker died.
Might have to rethink this though, because Tiger. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to have this discussion. They're trying to go on exotic deer here. Scott got the doppelganger. You already used it. They're chasing down one route. Where is it? Hoifer decides against it.
Yeah,
RNG.
Just let it go this time.
I feel like they could have got him as well, because they should have been close enough to hit off an Echo Slam to stun him up initially. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, missed opportunity, but you're so deep. You decide against it. You're next to the shrine. They can react to it. However, mid.
He's got the egg available. Patos needs to back up entirely. They're going to TP in the Witch Doctor. Nisha's here as well. They're just having the bear casually push on the tower. It's taking a lot of damage. Now they jump in. The call on the Boxy is good. The meatball follow-up as well. Patos with the features, but they can't do anything. The Death Ball coming up for Eltas, but they get the Supernova down. The chop through interrupting. And can they get the egg in time? Nisha forced to retreat here. Oh, Elasash! He hits it. He lives, but guess what? Echo Slam for Nisha. He won't be so low. They move forward. They'll find the dunk. They get 4 for 1. And they'll get the tower. They might even push in for a tier 2 here. They've got the bear and they've got the catapult.
Man, Axe definitely happened right there. This fast blink of his, it's doing so much for the side of Alliance. And now, Exotic Deer, Sunstrike. Is he gonna find this as well?
They find him. Exotic Deer just still trying to split push and it's never working out for him.
Man, you know what's happening? Like, Axe gets... This is actually for all the teams. Some hero goes out of the meta for a month or 2, and suddenly, like, he was never in it. Suddenly you're making these mistakes that you shouldn't be doing versus that hero. Like, suddenly you're feeding time after time to him catching you out solo. You know, like, if Axe was played all the time...
Nisha? Interesting choice here. Should be fine.
Yeah, he has...
The Laguna out and Insania, trying to get away with the Icarus dive, but the right clicks follow through, and now they might be able to get the bear as well. The Maledict's one, and he just resummoned it.
Oh, the
Light Strike Array.
Though.
This is a fail error, but Tiger walking in. He's got the
Shaker.
Invis room. They split up. They do see him with a sentry. They'll reveal it by attacking onto him, but they still get the bear. Now the Light Strike Array coming out, but Tiger still Invis and just out of range of that sentry.
He had one more sentry. He opted not to plant it there. If he did, they would have seen that Shaker, definitely.
Looks like they're going to get the catapult as well. No more Kai action here.
Oh,
Shaker.
Shaker.
No Echo Slam, though. There's the Sunstrike. They'll get the kill on the CM. The catapult still falls. Lina coming across. Tiger, the Yule's coming out. Stun is available. And Tiger, he should be gone here.
Take the rune.
They take the rune, and they'll finish off. Corrosive Haze. He's gone.
You have to take those runes. That's what's most important, man. If you don't take those runes, like, what is this game all about? It's about the bounty runes, right? Not the kills, it's defense of the runes. Bounty runes.
Oh, you know, I think so have you just had Bulldog whispering in your ear for like a few hours or something? I feel like that's what's happened here.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, he was screaming during the TI qual, so...
Is it just echoing in your mind? You can't
it's
forget.
Still echoing. It's still there, man.
Okay, Nisha couldn't go. Light Strike Arrows on cooldown. Nice catch on Insania, though, and that's kind of a preview to what might happen if he gets too aggressive on this Phoenix. Jump in the bot lane, though. Sunstrike again. Catsaw just disappears. Cast gets out, Maledict as well. Boxy is way too tanky with this Vanguard.
The timings on Alliance are just there, while the timings on the side of new guys are just not. Patos still does not have his blink, and
EK's going in. Got the cold snap. Patos trying to move away with his sprint. Is he quick enough is the question. They're trying to get Boxy across. He'll get away though.
That sprint just allows him to be fast enough so that the cold snap aren't consecutive. Mid lane, dunk was used, but the dunk from Shaker, it just didn't happen.
Big Echo Slam, not really... Hey, this isn't the old Echo Slam. It did get buffed up again, but it's not at that stage where you can just solo a PL.
Well, there was a Soundtrack as well, but he didn't time his stuns well, so PL managed to use Doppelgang and survives. But overall, Alliance definitely... They already have these 2 Blink Daggers.
They're going on Boxy here, but Insania's nearby. They don't want to stack too hard. The Freezer Field coming out as well. Insania soaring in. Oh, they stun him! No! Patience from Patos, and it pays off. And now Boxy, he can't get out the Frostbite. He's going to go for the TP. Patos, Slippery Crush coming up corner. No, Boxy, he turns around. He says, fine. You want to stun me up, you can die, but he will die in return as the Maledict does way too much damage. The jumping from Tiger in return. Can they get the corner? Cattle's going to be close with the Hunger, but nice save with the Voodoo from Melosash.
Yeah, the Voodoo. Oh,
Tornado. Oh, it's just short. Okay, he tried. Needs more points in Wex.
Yeah, so overall, yeah, they get this huge beast. They take down the raid boss at least. They kill Axe. He's killable, definitely. He's going for travels as well, so he's not going to get any tankier right now. But still, though, your Slardar died. He's again back to 1500 gold. He still does not have that Wing Dagger, and you have to waste smokes at this point if you want to make any sort of engagements. And that's
what they've done.
What they're doing. Yeah.
Look at you reading their moves. They're going bot, but there's a lot of heroes from Alliance here, and my biggest concern for them is that they try and engage. Mike's here, and also Insania did not get that egg off in the last fight.
There is Yules on Lina, so perhaps if they go first with her, but it seems like Alliance is reading this too. Witch Doctor moving in, planting that sentry. Oh, just off the mark. Does not see the ward.
DK needs to be careful. Yules coming out. Tiger going to interrupt the LSA there. They saw it. Insania. Egg goes down, and now the Tornado Fruit trying to buy time for the egg to pop. Tiger good control, but it won't matter. The Laguna going into Mike as well. They'll find 2 kills already, and Tiger on the side. He can't escape as they break the trees. They surround him from all sides. They'll kill him off. They jump in. No, he gets stunned as he tries to use the call. Boxy. He's going to fall as well. A little bit too late to the fight there. He's trying to go. Exotic D just in the trees like, please, do not spin.
It's like one of those bosses everyone is spreading around like in a perfect distance, making a perfect circle around him. Overall, really good play by you guys. And there was one thing. Phoenix, we talked about this. He's strong with his level 6 Supernova, but it has to be used defensively. This was way too offensive. He needs that level 12 if he wants to use that tag like that, because they just blew it apart instantly. And a really nice smoke from you guys overall. Like, they read what they had to do and they did it. Like, it's much easier to call these things when you're watching the game like this, but when you're in the heat of the moment, when you're playing, it's not as easy, definitely. So overall, they're doing the right moves, and even though they don't have, like, this Slardar is only about to join this game, as he is picking up the dagger right now. So far, he was, like, he wasn't there. He was a non-factor.
I feel like the way to kind of reflect upon this is that Alliance, they fell for that trick we were talking about, where teams, they focus the egg too much because, you know, it's a core Phoenix. This is a support Phoenix, but they threw everything into defending him. And as a result, instead of actually going for kills, they were just trying to buy time.
I mean, you can do that, but your level 6 egg, dude, there's no time to be bought. It's gonna buy you 1 second or so. Like, maybe he was planning for his Invoker to dish out some Deafening Blasts and Tornadoes, and then perhaps Earthshaker with the Fissure. But those spells were already used. They were already wasted, so they had none, sadly for them.
This is actually a huge deal for new guys as well, because they were, like, a few minutes ago, they were 8k behind. Now, we're about even, and more to the point, Alliance has more towers that can fall outside their base right now.
Yeah, the thing is, though, Alliance, in this game, just as in the last one, they take down objectives so much better than the new guys. Like, you have this bear with a catapult, with a Carti, you put Electricity on the Carti and he just destroys your towers. So that's what happened on the top tier 2 right now. And that can happen to the bottom tier 2 as well, if they decide to go for it. Again, we have two teams that don't really take... oh, Nisha, so
Shadow Blade. This is a little bit
can't.
ballsy, though.
He can't.
He needs to leave. No. Tiger? Oh, so close.
Nisha, man. He played with fire over there. Yeah, he's Alina, but that was so close. Like, he had to... Like, the thing is, he can get these pickoffs, and definitely it's good for him, but if the target is alone. Any of these... any other hero, like, if any other hero is in vicinity, he can break your combo apart, and you can't really commit.
Smoke up from Alliance. They want to move on this
right now with that Crimson on the boxy axe, and they have Blink Echo.
I love what they're doing as well, because they know someone has to come stop Quick from pushing. Nisha.
Oh, Lina.
Boxy. Lina just a little bit too fast here. Should be able to move away.
Shaker did not want to use his Blink there. I believe if he used it, maybe Fisher blocked it. That could have worked. But overall, they're just gonna be satisfied by taking this tower. There's a Radiance up on the bear too. Like, Helm of Dominator Radiance. The Invoker is here for the electricity, and they're gonna definitely force them to have this high ground.
Yeah, they're trying to take a tier 1. New guys need to get back pretty quick here. And the Hoi Hoi, here's the bear. Forcing out the glyph already. The Sunray's going to keep it to full HP, more or less. Crush just coming in from Patos, which means he can't initiate on the back line right now. But
I love what they're doing.
The bear.
Like, yeah.
He's definitely got the jump in that they call straight on top of Catso, trying to kill him with the Sunstrike is good enough. The dunk from Boxy cleaning up the kill. They do this to the bear, but they'll instantly resummon with the cap on the high ground as well. Patos has to slow us down. The Slithering Crush coming in. But guess what? It's not the bear you have to worry about. It's the catapult this time. Tier 3 falls. They'll go for more. Yule's coming out into the bear again. They're just so focused on trying to get rid of Lone Druid's relevance in this fight. And, whoopsie, lag coming out.
Yeah, they managed to kind of keep that bear contained. They CC'd him long enough, but they just couldn't do it as the Crystal Maiden died. So they have ways. They use the Frostbite. After the Frostbite is done, they use the Cask, then the Stun, and that's all fine and dandy. But what happens when Boxy jumps in? Then you just disappear. And the thing is, you guys have this plan of just delaying this push while Lina is pushing mid and PL is pushing top. And Lina did get the tier 2 on mid, but she's forced to go back right now. This PL does not push very fast. He doesn't have that heart yet. And your Crystal Maiden died. And you lost the tier 3. So, no, it's not optimal for new guys, but considering they're dodging this fight, it's not going super bad. They did lose the tier 3 though. As long as they don't lose the Raxes, which they just might, by the way.
It's looking grim, especially seeing as Boxy has the Blink available again, and Patos isn't ready to initiate for another 4. Nisha, he hasn't got the Light Strike for 7. They could actually just go straight and look for Elo Sash.
They can do anything here. Like, they can just cover their cover their backsides here, just stand the same way they're standing, and then take down the racks as the catapult is gonna hit them. You don't have to use the electricity on the bear like you did on the tower. You can just use it on the siege creep instead. Maybe save this bear because you don't want it to die. You don't have to resummon. That's perhaps the opening that new guys have. Perhaps killing this bear. But
maybe
it's not there. That's the problem.
That's what I was gonna say. If they get the bear, they could immediately go for the TP on the Shrine of Exotic Deer and then just look to pincer them. But that bear is pretty damn tanky.
It's so hard though. They still have everything. There's Egg on Phoenix. There's Echo Salami on Taiga's Earthshaker. Boxy is there with a Blink. So, like, there's nothing stopping Alliance from taking this. The Cask is off for 2 more seconds, so he's gonna have to cast that Cask very, very soon, and only on the bear. Yeah, overall a rough spot for new guys, but I believe they can defend this. Some spells were wasted already by the side of Alliance. They can defend this, but it's not looking great. It's definitely not looking great, and they definitely need a PL. They have to recall their little rat. Like, he's trying to be Alliance, but he just can't. You're not the Lord Druid, man. Go back. Just go back.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see them beat Alliance at their own game, but yeah, with the Invoker, that Catapult, and the bear, good luck.
Yeah.
You'll need it.
The amount of pressure is just huge. And they read this perfectly, but still they're fighting on high ground. And the Crystal Maiden does have buyback. She doesn't have a port, but she does have buyback, so she could just run in.
It's more a case of how quick you can get to the fight, though. And like we said, there is a window here. It's only a few seconds, but if Alliance go back now, they can't do anything. If they hang around, maybe they can capitalize. BK's position is pretty good, though. And I believe he should have the Tornado available off cooldown.
Mike has the perfect position. Yules were already, like the Lina's Yule was already used.
Here we go.
And she has no mana, like 50%.
Oh, they're going to back away. The bear might not be so like the Sunray, trying to help him out. The Spirit Vessel's doing a lot of work against this, though. And it looks like that bear is going to pop. But Echo Snipe coming in, Tiger on the back foot, and the Supernova down. Nisha, the chop through, they'll find him. The buyback can't see him, maybe a little bit too late. Slardar's going to commit as well. But you just open up the high ground because you committed so hard on that bear. PL's going to TP back now. The Meatball coming down with a call in and misses. Exotic Deer moves forward too quick. The Blade Mail is out in the box. They don't want to find right now. The Sunray going straight onto top of Exotic Deer without the Death Ward's down. Box in a lot of trouble. Hiding in the corner. Please don't kill me. He's got the call available. He'll throw it out. Nope. Gets stunned up by Slithering Crush. And Exotic Deer falls to Tiger on the other side of the fight. The Ice Wall trapping in and separating the fight. And without the PL there, I don't think they have the damage to hold this. Tiger, reluctant to go. They're not sure if there is a buyback yet. Slithering Crush coming out. Quick fight goes a little bit too far forward. Needs to be careful with that Spirit Vessel. Mike says, okay, Catapult. There you go, buddy. Alacrity up. Let's start hitting buildings. Tiger, they want to go on him so bad, but they can't.
I mean, overall, I think a little bit of a blunder from PL. He didn't want to join his team because, like, I was worried about this. He was taking down the tier 2 so that he can buy himself a heart. He needed 200 gold for the Heart of Tarask, for the last piece of it, the last Vitality booster. And because of that, his team died already. Like, they already lost a player or two there. So it wasn't great. Like, he arrived to the fight way too late, thinking that heart is going to make a difference, but in the end that heart just didn't make any difference at all, as he just melted to the Sunray and Invoker. So a little bit unfortunate for new guys, but overall Alliance has been playing so well so far, and they are just doing all the right moves in this game. The timings are just so good, and justifiably so. They won 3 lanes, so the timings are definitely going to be good.
I think the next timing to look at is Roche, because both of these teams can take Roche pretty damn well. And you've got the Corrosive Haze. Arguably, Slardar, one of the best heroes in the game for enabling a lineup to take Roche. But at the same time, Alliance, they have the means to take it, but they also have the means to defend it very well.
Yeah, Roche has been buffed, but Slardar is still one of those heroes that just enables your team to take the Roche fairly fast. Doesn't even matter. And on the other side, as you said, you have the Egg, and then you have the Fissure. You have the long-range initiation with these blinks, so it's not really easy. And we're gonna see them smoking up, actually.
They gotta do something.
Both teams are smoking up, and they're very close.
How are they gonna clash? Yeah, they got ward. They see where Mike is.
If they see Mike, man, if they jump on him, there is possible comeback, but he's kind of lagging behind his team. Oh, they know exactly where Alliance is. Look at this.
They're gonna find the prime heroes as well. Mike and Quickfa. They cannot be the first ones to be engaged upon. 2 split. Quickfa shows at the creep wave. They jump in. Slithering Crush coming out, and now Invoker moves too far away. The Tornado through is not going to connect. Now Mike, he's shown himself in the fight. The Laguna going out. Quickfa's going to fall. Mike revealed. The call from Box is good, but isn't good enough. Hands on the Echo Slam. And the Echoes. Wow. No, hit it up. Nisha taking a lot of damage as they move away. The BKB coming out. Can he get out of this? No, he gets stunned up. Tiger has to retreat and return. He will get a stun. Looks like on Al Slash, but he's too tanky with the Voodoo Restoration. The Sun around the other side of the fight. Exotic Deer forced to run away by Boxy. But the dunk. He'll get 1. He wants more, though. Can he move quick enough is going to be the question. El Sash, he'll be able to escape. Exotic Deer healing up with the heart. He wants to re-engage. Insanely a little bit of trouble. Cancel creates the space. The call coming out. It's good. It's buying space with the Blade Mail. Exotic Deer, it won't matter. He'll go for the back line. Insanely a little bit of trouble. The buyback coming out from the Earthshaker, but he's so far away. They'll lose Insania. Tiger trying to get across in time to save Boxy, but it may be too little, too late. He'll proc out to the Maledict, and they'll ping onto Tiger as well. Exotic Deer just needs a little bit more range. He wants this. Tiger, he sees him. He chases through. This might actually be a dieback. He can't get out of this. Oh, unless Exotic Deer just stops casually.
Yeah, he's just trying to. Yeah, this.
He's waiting for this.
Waiting for the spells. Yeah,
the stuns, the fissure, and there's the blink out. He actually gave Tiger enough time by waiting.
He gave him enough time by waiting, but he was worried that that's what's gonna happen in the first place. So that's why he was doing it. He was trying to play these mind games against Taiga, and they kind of backfired. Overall, good movement by new guys, especially as they were smoked in such a perfect way, coming from behind, catching off Lone Druid and Invoker. Overall, though, still a good comeback in that fight from Alliance. A great Echo Slam, a great tag.
It was perfect execution from the two supports.
Even though they lost Lone Druid instantly at the start of that fight, they still fought well. Taiga, like with the buyback, maybe not the best, as he has no tier 1 there, only the Shrine. He kind of bought back to save the Axe, if Axe managed to survive long enough, but he just didn't. Axe with the calls there as well, just perfect calls time after time in that fight, did so much.
He would have been better off, but the Cullen Blade, I think he actually got purged instantly, so he didn't have the movement speed. So you just had Witch Doctor on no HP slowly waddling away from him. But actually, that's something I want to highlight, is how much work that Voodoo Restoration actually done in that fight. Yeah, because that's essentially why they won the fight.
It's huge. It definitely was huge. It healed them up so much. Lone Druid is farming towards his AC. Oh, the bear. He did get like... Oh, the bear might be caught.
Yep. Slivering Crush, Light Strike Array. Poitva, a tear in his eye as he loses his fellow again.
Poor Misha, falling again. What can they do? Like... Misha, by the way.
Yeah, Misha's the bear, by the way, guys. Not Nisha. Nisha and Misha. That's gonna, like, you want to be lore accurate, but now you're just confusing the hell out of everyone.
Yeah, I had to be a bit more accurate there. Right, they might go for this, but the Force Spirit is gonna run in and scout them out. If it wasn't for the Forge, there are the spirits of Insania's Phoenix scouting. So overall, they just have to fall back. I think they can't commit to rush. Not versus Echo, not versus Phoenix Egg. You don't really wanna... You definitely don't go rush like that versus these guys. You need a pick off first. You need the smoke into pick off. And that smoke that they just used is gonna be pretty much wasted, as they didn't put down any wards from it. It's one of those things that you wanna do when you smoke up. And you didn't get the rush that you planned on sneaking. Yep. Now you're just back to farming. Well,
they don't really have a choice.
Alliance's time to smoke up.
I mean, Alliance is so intimidating around that pit, and now they're gonna try and move forward. They want to find exotic deer. They're waiting for him. Tiger has the Echo Slam available again.
Yeah, the thing is, they can't really run around with the Ghost Walk anymore. I was considering, like, usually when you smoke up like this, you put the guy that has Shadow Blade in front and he runs, the guy that has Shadow Blade and can initiate, and that's definitely either the Shaker or the Invoker here. No Shadow Blades, but has Ghost Walk, right? But they understand that they fed away the jump, so they're not really putting Invoker in any dangerous positions. You see, are they gonna?
They're gonna rush. They're feeling pretty brave here.
Yeah, this side can do it. This guy can.
Look at Boxy. This is perfect.
Yeah, just perfect positioning from him.
Will they know though? They have to know something's going on. No one's on the map right now. They actually do. They don't know. They feel it's too late.
That's it.
An unexpected turn is actually Alliance the ones that sneak it in. We said both teams could do Roche, but we didn't imagine new guys would let it happen uncontested.
Yeah, I didn't expect new guys to sneak it in, to let it be snuck in like that, but yeah, apparently they just give Alliance whatever they want to, as they wasted their smokes, and they were forced to just farm on their side near the mighty shrine, the triangle where all the carries are lost.
Not so much anymore. Not since Gyro stopped being, meta.
Yeah, every Gyro just going near the shrine and farming 3 camps for 15 minutes, coming out 6 slotted. Feels bad, man.
Okay, showing himself. Hatzol is stationing himself pretty aggressively. He's actually gone for the BKB Aeon Disc as opposed to getting the Blink beforehand.
Yeah, he has BKB, he has Aeon Disc, so it's very hard to just kill him. But he has the same problem like the last game. And that problem is the bear. Like, he can still cancel his ulti if he...
Oh, stun coming in. They're going to quick for first. Light Strike Array as well. The BKB, the call coming out the blade mail. Aeon Disc is proc straight away. Lina needs to be careful here. Nisha held in place, has to retreat. But guess what? Slano will be the cancel with the BKB. They'll get rid of the egg. Chase them in the back line. Quick for a little bit of trouble. There's the freezer field coming out. The bear trying to move away. Quick for a little bit of trouble. Getting across the top of this hill, but Mike on the back foot trying to do some work, but they just dodge out the snowball. Jumping by Tiger, fish it down, trying to be a cancel. One more hit needed to find it. Ella Sash is going to fall as well. Mike just trying to take on this fight, but Exotic Deer, he is the true threat to everyone here as Mike is forced to just run away.
Yeah, they just need a jump to go for this kill, and they didn't have it. It was dropped by Witch Doctor. Well, overall, it was kind of a similar fight. They didn't lose their main course. Position 1 and 2 survived, so overall, it's kind of alright, but considering Alliance had that Aegis, maybe they could have positioned Invoker in a bit more of a dangerous position. But at the same time, new guys, you didn't really expect that. Like they pounced away. They didn't wait for the spear to climb uphill, to climb up high ground and start mauling down your tower. Instead, they just said, "All right, Patos, go in, jump in, and we're gonna fight the low ground back there." And I think it's all right. It's much better than letting another side fall down, because this bear, he hits so hard, man. Like this bear, Radiance AC, it can take down your towers very, very fast if uncontested.
Well, they hold, and from judging by that last fight, I think it's fair to say Exotic Deer is starting to become a serious threat to them. I mean, they eliminated Lina, great, but that Aeon Disc, it's just a perfect itemization, because now you can't really go into Exotic Deer first. He's too tanky.
I mean, these two new items, well, fairly new items, Aeon Disc and Nullifier, complete game changer. These items just change the way this game is being played. Like in any other patch, that Lina just blows up there immediately, but not in this one. You jump on her, suddenly she's invincible for a second or two, and then off of that, they turn the fight. Aeon Disc is just an amazing item, and it's not surprising that all of these Leshraks and Linas are buying them.
Feels like you need a Nullifier builder on the side of Alliance. This was kind of the thing we criticized last game that they didn't have.
Yeah, they have all these team fights, but they don't really have any true right-clickers. At least this time Invoker is building into a Hex. So you still don't have the Nullifier, but at least you're going to have a Hex to make these pickoffs. While on you guys, you again have this Crystal Maiden with the 150 gold per minute talent. She has the BKB on this. She's building into Blink Dagger, and after that, who knows if the game takes long enough like it did the last time. And I mean, it's so static that it just might happen again. Are we in for an 80-minute ride again? What do you think, Pigeon?
You know what? Let's spin it up a little bit. 80-minute ride, but this time I want to see a CM right-click build. Got the attack speed, might as well go for the damage next. Desolator.
Man, she right-clicks already. Like, Daedalus alright. But the last game, she right-clicked so much. Like with that Nullifier. The Nullifier, it has a Sacred Relic in it, and the Hex, Mystic Staff, Ultimate Orb. She had lots of damage the last game. It's just not the hero. Like, maybe if she had a built-in crit instead of this Arcane Aura.
Or if it gave both. Let's just go over the top. Arcane Aura now gives you crit.
Sounds good. Sounds like a balanced hero. No, but wait, global crit, of course, right? Global crit. Or is that
global crit? Define to me what global crit is. Actually, pause on that. The bear looks like it's going forward. They're going on the back foot. The call coming in, trying to do some work down. This actually already off on Nietzsche. The BKB as well. Moxie trying to move away. Slivering Crush won't connect. The Mike with the ice wall down means they can't actually pursue this much further.
Aegis is out.
Aegis has ran out, but Insania looking to go in here. Wants to slow down Catsel. They force the Aeon Disc out. Do they want to go into the question? Without the Aegis, it's unlikely.
Yeah. They still might send their bear in, but I guess, as you said, it's unlikely. Let's see. They're still sticking around. They don't have the Aegis, but they're sticking around. They have these two catapults, and with the bear...
I mean, you pop the Aeon Disc, which is the most important factor. Patos, Slivering Crush coming in. Sunray just corrals them in the corner. The call's going to come on the other side, though. They do find Nietzsche, and the meatball in face, dunked down with the axe. And now Exotic Deer moving in, trying to get rid of this egg in time. The BKB is all alone here. Has the doppelganger away, but he will get hit by the supernova stun. And look at the stun on the side. Catsel needs to be careful with his BKBs just to be able to move away here in the end after that stun. And it resets again, but the tower's almost fallen. Nisha has bought back for this, but can he do anything? The Yules are going to come out in the box. He want to stop that initiation, but he can't do anything. Slam. That is true. The Echo could be big here.
Because Aeon Discs are out. She does have the BKB, but she has to be super careful.
Nikkei gets hit by the Light Strike Array, but the Sunray to protect. Fear, scaring away, Slivering Crush. Patos does hit onto the bear, but the cool jump in box. They're just going to shred through Patos. He dunks and disappears. And now there's a fight between Mike and Nisha. They both BKB up, trying to move away. Crimson Guard will allow them to and it looks like they're going to reset again. Alliance going to keep doing this. They don't feel the need to run away. They're one man up. They're just going to keep this up until another mistake gets made. The tornado coming out on the Catsaw as well. The meatball down. He needs to retreat. The gold snap. The job through. The buyback on the Pathos. Exotic Deer wants to engage. He is tanky, but the rest of his team may be a little bit too squishy for this.
Yeah, perhaps just stand on this high ground, wait the next creep wave, or just fall back completely.
They've maybe had their fun. I think they just go for the shrines now.
Yeah, you forced out 2 buybacks. Oh my god, they're still going in. They're still here.
The problem this time around is,
huh?
I was going to say, the problem this time around is the Aeon Discs are back up.
Yeah, Aeon Discs are back up, BKBs are back up. So they have to be super careful. And this bear, he's out of mana. Not that you care too much about that. The Invoker is kind of running low too. Right?
Oh, Slavery Crush has to go in. BKB Exotic Deer jumps around the box. He's freezing field as well. Laguna just to blow up that axe. And now Mike trying to turn around the tornado in the ice wall. But they just need to retreat off the back of this thing. I'm going to hit him up the route. Mike needs to escape. The BKB goes the Echo Slam on the back foot. Tiger and the Supernova down as well. Patos, he's going to get picked off. Exotic Deer, the stun control. They'll get rid of the egg. Nisha's low on HP. The BKB protects him. He's chasing through on the Tiger. Can they actually get this? Tiger can't move away quick enough. Stun's trying to create that space, but Nisha sees him perfectly. Mike, they're chasing onto him as well. Boykfur goes to try for the TP out. Light Striker Ray interrupts at the bear, trying to chase down Nisha in return. The Shadow Blade gets forced out, and the roots come out. He fights with Castle, but no, the Sun Striker Ray won't connect, and they will still lose Boykfur. 4-1 in the end, and they hold, but look at the bot lane. They lost to tier 4, and the creeps just continue to push in past it.
What is it about creeps and Alliance? They always kind of had this special connection. Creeps can always work in their favor, right? Like
Are they mind controlling them? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, when you take a side, that's what happens.
They just walk into a building.
When you rat down a side, this is what happens. That's all.
They just walk into like a building that's like, these are not the creeps you're looking for. Okay, go for the buildings instead. He actually tried for the snipe out. I mean, Nisha's pretty tanky, but
he was pretty low though. He had like 700 HP, so
he did try previously in the fight when they were taking out Quakefuck. But I mean, this is, we thought they were going back. Like, this was a little bit greedy at this point. The Aeon Disc back up, you could see the confidence in new guys,
right? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the egg wasn't really there yet. They did use it a bit later in the fight, and the axe just got blown up instantly. Great initiation by Pathos. And actually, you know what? Like, it's still so confident by the new guys actually, because they didn't have buybacks on Pathos, and I think one more guy, right? No, it's just the Pathos, but still they didn't have buyback on him, and they still throw him into the fire like that. He jumps in, makes a good initiation. They blow up the axe, and after the axe is blown up, you use the egg, but you don't have that call. The combo of call and egg is actually so good, as you can stop even the BKBs from attacking you. Rosh is up though. Let's see. They're gonna go for that.
Maybe they just get it again without contesting. New guys, they're not anywhere near the pit right now, so if you jump in, you got a shot before they even know us.
You can definitely contest this time, as bottom lane is pushed out fairly well. It's gonna start pushing in against them very soon, so maybe smoke up right now after you push out mid and try to get some kills. Yeah. The thing is, they can't wait. They're on a clock as this bottom lane is pushing. When this bottom lane gets close to their base, they can't smoke up because it's gonna be obvious. So right now what they're doing, they're smoking up, and perhaps the problem is though, this is too eager, and you have to find some kills, and you're rushing up.
Heading up, Boxy. Breaks the smoke, goes for the call. No, he gets baited himself. The BKB coming out will be able to move away with the blade mail. Katsu did commit his own BKB in freezing field, and Sani will just soar out with the Icarus dive.
Yeah, and this is the problem of that smoke, because you're on a clock, and that makes you do some, well, very risky smokes. And you saw that axe. He wasn't standing there for no reason. There's exactly a reason why he's standing there on high ground. He's waiting for those smokes. He's waiting to break them. Just perfect position by him. And overall, yeah, forces new guys to just retreat. Do they have any more smokes? Not right now, at least.
They could just go into the pit at this stage, right? Because without the freezing field, that's a huge amount of damage. Yeah, Alliance.
It's not only the freezing field, it's the fact that these guys, the new guys, are forced to defend bottom. So they're all around here, but I don't know if you're that fast any longer. This is the second rush, which is a bit tankier than the last one.
Definitely has a lot of armor to work with. The bear hits reasonably hard, but...
Yeah, you have the AC, you have the... You can go for it if you wish to, but it is a bit dangerous. This Crystal Maiden though, almost level 25 again, working towards that axe. She's getting there, man. 4.6k gold.
That crystal never done a lot of work last time as well. Oh, they went in the pit. They're going for it.
They're gonna let this go. So they're gonna have to fight versus 2 lives on Invoker again. Most likely it's gonna be the Invoker that picks it up.
I'd imagine so. And then Mika can be a little bit more aggressive. He is more or less the tempo control in these fights, while also giving a lot of important control and damage.
I'm not the biggest fan of giving away the second rush. Second or third rush giving away without a fight is a very difficult decision to make, especially when you have all your BKBs, Aeon Discs, everything basically on your team is up. But you still decide not to fight there because of the power that Phoenix and Shaker bring to the rush fight. They just do so much there. But overall, yeah, they had no smokes, so they decided not to. It's a hard decision to make, and I respect them for that, but are they going to be able to defend themselves versus the Cheese and Aegis? That's the real question.
Well, we've been here before, but that was minus the Aegis and Cheese. Let's see what they can actually do. The Bear wants to start hitting buildings soon. He's got the Alacrity. Or he can just get Maladined up before he does anything. Light Striker 8 comes out. He needs to hit the building, but Lone Druid wasn't close enough. They can lose the Bear already.
Yeah, that Amplify definitely is working a lot better than that Centaur. Remember, last game they had Centaur, so that Bear wasn't really threatened too hard. If he started pushing high ground, he just pushed and he took down towers, he took down buildings. Well, now with that Amplify that the Slardar brings in on the table, he just dies way too fast. Perhaps they need something to deal with that. Maybe a BKB on the Bear. It's not gonna help you, but at least the Bear is not gonna be stunned, so you're gonna be able to save it.
It's more a case of if you spend that Bear and you get your hands on racks each time, it's not too bad.
You're happy. Yeah, you're definitely satisfied. The only problem is if you don't have a resummon and you do that, then perhaps your team can lose a team fight off of that. They can rush in, so you have to be a little bit careful when it comes to losing that Bear twice in a row. And right now they don't have a resummon for 60 seconds. If this Bear dies now, then maybe new guys can take a fight off of that.
They're just taking their time. They just need to get the waves in. They've already known that Nisha's pushing them out the bot as they keep having to do. But the Bear can just pull the mid, and then they can pressure 2 lanes and then look for an entry.
Yeah, I mean, he can Radiance the mid, but this game he didn't go for that tags that we talked about. He instead went for Mjolnir instantly on the Bear. Mjolnir AC. So the Bear hits harder, but they do not have the ratting possibilities that they had the last game. But perhaps they don't even need them. Let's see. He has a resummon in 20 seconds again. 25. So they might throw this Bear.
Down the case of if they throw that much on the Bear anyway, they can't then look for a follow-up kill if they kill the Bear off, right? The Maledict plus stuns and frostbites hold him in place.
Yeah, instantly they can't. But if they only, let's say, throw a cask and amplify and light strike array, then they just might. So Alliance has to be careful about that. And they are. So now they have the resummon again. And with that resummon, there is nothing stopping them. One more time, there is nothing stopping them from pushing. I wonder if new guys are going to try something else, maybe go outside of the base and just fight.
Yeah, I think they need to.
Very unlikely.
This is maybe their best opportunity because Quickfire is about to finish that BKB, and then suddenly you will probably just see this BKB commit for building.
Yeah, you commit the BKB and you just go in and hit. It's like, yeah, you have the amplified damage, but the only true DPS there is Lina that can hit the Bear without being even worried about the Savage Roar. While if you're PL, you kinda can't commit super hard without using the BKB.
We have reached this frustrating point. The doppelganger cooldown.
Once more, Alliance brings us to the frustrating point. The Bear.
It's not even Alliance at this point. It's the fact they've got the cooldown reduction on the doppelganger and the BKB's used. They're going to go in. Quickfire says, screw this. I want that damn building. It's going to have to be quick though. There's a glyph. They force it out finally. Meanwhile, on the base, Boxy went a little bit deep. The Cackle's created space here on this gets procced off Cackle. Now Boxy's going to be forced to use his own BKB just to run away here as Lina hits a little bit too hard. They'll stack up the Sun Ray and maybe look to go in once more. But,
well, the Bear is going to be resummoned, but it does not have the BKB right now. And it has no mana. The illusions are being spawned all the time. So, new guys responding to this filth with a little bit of their own filth. With the doppelganger cooldown.
Oh, the irony that Alliance gets struck with something a little bit cheese.
Yeah. They can't push high ground because something is killing their creep wave so far away from the high ground. unbelievable, right?
Shameful display. I mean, it's almost like they've done something yesterday that might dictate us saying this is fair game.
Yeah, in the back, Loda taking his little book, writing down PL, good hero.
Just underlining level 25 and doppelganger cooldown.
Koikwa must practice PL, you know, like underline.
Egg just got reclaimed.
Yeah. So it's kind of easier for new guys to fight if they decide to go completely. But look at this, like CM and Alina on bottom lane, and they are pinged out. So perhaps while they are there, go all in.
I think this Aeon is just covering too many problems, right? Like they can't actually find that pick off they're looking for each time. They need a nullifier. I can't emphasize that enough, especially this game more than the last one.
Yeah, they need it, but they can't get it on anyone. That's the problem. None of these heroes is a really good nullifier carrier. Maybe Invoker, but not really. You want your different items. And this Crystal Maiden has a Hex again, by the way. So you have to worry about her too now.
Yeah, she's been farming pretty well. Already said that gold talent's probably gonna get nerfed.
She does not have the nullifier, so she can't jump on the Phoenix and solo him right now. But soon.
It's
enough.
concerning that we can ever say that. The CM is going to solo the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Not really something that should be happening.
I don't know, man. Like, Exotic here, he's farming a lot with his illusions, just sending them there.
They get a little bit gold in return, but it's really not worth it. I mean, look at the commitment to kill these illusions each time. Nisha, Shadow Bladed up. He thought about it, but they've got sentries, they know.
Yeah, they have sentries everywhere. They have to know. So, he can't really do that. Committing like that without a smoke, impossible. Maybe wrap around with Slardar or something, but running like that is game losing. You have to be careful.
They need someone to walk past Kanye. That's when they can strike.
Yeah. they don't want to fight on Kanye's face there. Like if you fight on Kanye's face, you're kind of on the low ground, and then Alliance has the high ground, and they actually benefit. Oh, they're going in. Oh.
Hex comes out though. They find it straight away. The Bear's going to be controlled up Boxy with the Yules as well. He needs to get out quick. The Meat will come down. The freeze field's there. Mike's own BKB means he doesn't care about it. Going to go to Slide. He's getting on HP. This time they'll kill him off the Definite Blast. Now the Echo Slam on the back foot. Cancel a little bit of the Cataclysm as well. Not perfectly timed. The Aeon is still protected. Now the egg going down. It looks like they're going to be having some omelet because two heroes already done on Alliance. And Exotic did chase for more. Mike needs to move away. They may have made a slight error there. They tried to time it perfectly, but every time, Insania, it's just, you need to be going in and then you need to Echo Slam. But it's kind of like the Enigma logic, right? In your pop games where it's like, okay, guys, I'm going to go when there's 5 people get together. You have to know when that is. Like, yeah, you can't anticipate it perfectly. That's the problem.
They have this combo of Axe and Phoenix, but the problem is Axe went in first. Maybe if you send the Phoenix first, then you can follow up with an Axe, but it's just a matter of split seconds. It's very hard.
BK. He got revealed. They see him forced off to the high ground. Needs to run away. Sheev is out to make sure they can't get close. Nisha's kind of come through. The ice wall put down nicely to protect. And Boxy, he might want to run as well. They're still looking for him.
Yeah, the Amplify is...
They know where he is.
Running out. Yeah, but the Amplify is running out. Should be fine.
Gonna hide in the tree line.
They give up. Patos was forced to buy back again that fight. And there's no luck for them. Roche isn't really up soon, so... They're not going to be able to capitalize from killing Shaker and Phoenix. Overall, man, that fight, Witch Doctor did so much. He had full duration of the Dead Ward with Aghanims, just standing on high ground. He even ate up 2 Sunstrikes, almost died to only that, but overall, nice defense by the new guys. And is it happening again?
It kind of is. And the thing is, people are going to think it's Alliance who are doing this. But in actuality, it's just as much new guys doing this dance as it is them. But that Doppelganger, it's just almost impossible for them to get on the high ground. We saw them try again, right? With the Echo Slam and the Nova. It looked perfect. But why do they care? They've got their BKBs. They're pretty good at defending high ground to the side of new guys. It's... The improbability of getting Raxes here is the problem.
The issue that I see about that I see again, like you noticed it too. They have no heroes that want to buy nullifiers, So no nullifiers, very hard
they're smoked
to get
up.
these heroes.
BK gets Hex straight away. The BK boom cancel moving in. They'll just Lagoon him down. Now the Slithering Crush. Koifa gets found as well. And Boxy on the back foot needs to run away. The Yule's coming out. When he comes down, though, what's he going to do? The BKB up trying to move away, but the right click's hit pretty hard right now. Catzal just waiting nearby, trying to get close up with the core, but they'll find him. Double kill for Nisha. They get 3 important kills. And suddenly, that Roche Pit is secured for them.
Man. Like, they have these cute heroes that are great, but like one Crystal Maiden does more. Like one Crystal Maiden with the Blink Hex does more than them. That's the problem. If she decides to go for the Nullifier, again, it's gonna be horrible. And they lost the Roche too.
Yeah, just as a side note, they lost the Roche as well. Whoops.
Roche with the Aegis Cheese and Refresher.
Worst time to give one over. And did they give it CM or did they give it to Witch Doctor?
Like
probably Crystal Maiden with the double hex.
They have a team lineup again that's kind of around this team fight that revolves around this bear pushing, right? So the bear pushes if they decide to fight you. Refresher charge just left in the pit, all right?
Why not? You know, just stay a little present.
You don't need that.
Alliance, if you hold, this is your reward.
It's so hard to hold though. It's possible though. They have the egg. They have the fissure spam and maybe echo. Invoker is up in 20.
They've only got one buyback as a problem. They know Megas can't be achieved though.
They have a tier 2 on bottom, so. But overall, you don't want to be in this spot if you're Alliance. Definitely. They have... It's hard. They have the echo, but he cannot commit it alone. If he does, they just lost.
Holding on. Everyone's up. Exotic Beer just says, out. That's enough. We got the tier 3. Now take their shrines from them. Build this lead even higher. They're already up to 16,000 over the side of Alliance. Why stop here?
I mean, the Refresher is picked up. The Crystal Maiden has it again. She has 70,000 gold, by the way. The Witch Doctor, by the way, don't get me wrong. This guy is just... Crystal Maiden has plus 150 talent, and the Witch Doctor has plus 120 gold talent. And trust me, they're picking these heroes on purpose. They definitely understand what's happening here. They know that these heroes have such talents. It's not just that they kind of picked 2 supports that have these gold talents. They're doing it. Like, they thought about this. Crystal Maiden also has 3k gold after buying... No, wait. 3.6k gold after buying Sacred Relic. So she's gonna have that nullifier right now. It's gonna go.
He decided to finally sell the drums. Right? He was sitting there. He was kind of like in the secret shop going, do I want drums? No, I can afford to skip it. Myself a nullifier instead. And it's just, what a game. What a switch around we're seeing here. Alliance, you could already just feel them stuck in their base again. They don't, like, you do not leave. Not with that Aegis on the side of New Guys. This is what they were trying to avoid the entire game by taking those Roches.
Look, it's not very easy for New Guys to push high ground as well. Like, it's not really easy for them either.
It might be if they find Insania. He just 4-star. Oh, they see him. They hex him up. Laguna and he's gone. That is a fatal error. And he does have buyback. He might be forced to use it. They're looking to go in again by the looks of it.
He felt something was about to happen, but yeah. Just got out of the trees in the wrong time. And he was warding... No, that's actually an older ward. Just pushing out top. He has a buyback though, so they can defend with the egg if they...
Might have to use it. They want to go inside Beard. How do they kill him twice is the question right now. They're just trying to scare him away. They're just trying to buy time. Oh, Hex coming out. Catzal controlling up the Bear. Tornado comes out, won't connect on anyone. The EMP as well. Means Bear has been saved, but they need to go back. There's creeps pushing again. Catzal has to respond to this. A little Sasha there as well. They might notice. Oh, they find Earthshaker though. What is he doing outside the base? Tiger makes a mistake. The Light Striker rate down. He just disappears.
Tiger was just waiting there the whole time. And it's alright because they can defend against him. They can defend without him. And he was standing there maybe waiting for someone when they start retreating on the side of New Guys. Maybe he wanted to pounce and maybe catch someone out, but instead he got caught. Sadly for him, that Jules was too fast.
Come on, more roots. Can I get it? Slithering Crush. Looks like Bear is going to die. Hexed up. He'll fall 300 gold. Have to resummon instantly. The cask actually pouncing over to him with the Bear as well. Yeah,
they didn't buy back last time, but perhaps this time you don't have a resummon on the Bear. If he dies, it's going to be...
Light Striker hits the Bear. Jump in. Cool coming up from Box and Sunstrike as well. They figure out the Aeon Disc on Nisha, but now the BK being on point, but they've stacked them up for the Sunray, but now the Yule's onto the Slardar, trying to protect him. Patos trying to move away. Getting low, but now Exotic Deer, can he actually do enough work here? If he gets the bear, this could be over. Mike trying to move away, will be able to retreat, but now what do you do to defend? The Echo Slam on the back foot, hitting on the 2, Nisha, the egg down as well. Can they do enough to eat the G's? They're looking to fight. The Supernova just countered by the CM alone. And now the Frostbite coming out. The buyback's being used. They need to defend this. They can't afford this right now. Exotic Deer going in even deeper. They still haven't got rid of this Aegis yet. On the other side of the fight, the Sunray coming down to Cancel. He doesn't care. The Element is finally run out. The Frostbite down to Mike. If he dies, he's fine with this because Exotic Deer is just running amok in their base. Hopping forward. Charging. They want to get this bear again. There's the use of the Tornado. Just buying more time. Can they wait for the Aegis to expire? It hasn't got long left.
Back. Porting in.
She wants to fight again. They can just reset. They've got the heart.
Casual boots of travel level 2 on Crystal Maiden. Porting in, healing everyone.
There it is. Well, yeah, that's what we were waiting for. The Aegis was then getting ready to expire, so they made the right move, make it out of the base. But you can already feel Alliance. They are on the edge of the abyss, staring into the loser circle. X coming out on the other side. DK, Plumber caved up, moving away. The fear used to get rid of PL for the time being, trying to move to Patos first, maybe. Fuel's coming out. Hex is the bear. Laguna on it as well. Bear in a little bit of trouble. Ninja to try and protect, but going deep. Slithering crush out from Patos. They're going to try and get this bear with the Abyssal down. Can they get it this time? Yes, they can. It's going to fall. And now the Meatball down round on an internal cancel. He has got the BKB and the freezer field available. He's going to back up next to his team so they can just secure these racks. They don't need to get too aggressive. Tiger, no Echo Slam for 30. Can he do anything? The Hex coming out. What are they going to do? This Slithering crush on the Mike. He's controlled up the Light Striker race. Well, they're getting rid of him. And on the other side, they're going to lose Insane as well. No buyback, and it's GG by the looks of it. Because there's no way they can hold with Koifer alone. Tiger, Echo, and 10. The last hopes. They need everyone to just stack on these tier 4s. Come on, new guys. Get in there. Group huddle celebration. They're not going to do it. Looks like in the end, despite Alliance's best efforts, it's going to be 2-0 for new guys. They'll finish it off by killing off Koifer, but that's going to be it.
Yeah, Shaker is there, but what can he do versus them?
Oh, the Hex as well. Foxy, when he get a chance, he's the call. That Echo Slap coming in is big, but the Yule straight away. They'll find the kill, and that was their last hope. GG. You hope you saw a huge Echo. Maybe there's a chance, but at this stage in the game, when the squishiest individual has 2,000 HP, good luck.
Yeah, that Echo wasn't going to save them. I just wanted some hype.
You know what? I'm always excited when I see Echo Slam is one of those abilities that can change a game. And it doesn't matter how much we've dealt with the new Echo Slam, you still have your mindset on the old one where it's like double that damage initially, which maybe gets one kill and then ripples across. But it was always
at the same time, it's only the Crystal Maiden that doesn't have the buyback there. So even if they all die, the Echo is used, they port back in. But I want some hype at the end at least.
You gotta have some heart for it. You got to, despite the odds, go maybe Alliance have a chance, but I checked win probability. It disagrees. They didn't have a chance in hell.
It's one of those situations. It's looking grim for Alliance, but maybe with this Echo, if it kills everyone and suddenly somehow their throne dies too, you never know, right? The creeps are on their side at least.
But anything could happen at that stage, you know?
Yeah, and you guys finding a way to deal with this Lone Druid. I mean, it's not even the Lone Druid, it's this push that they found a way to deal with. And overall, yeah, the illusions, the doppelgang talent on level 25 from the deer, a very exotic deer, saved them the high ground. But again, Crystal Maiden blinks in, hexes, catches people out. But it's not even the Crystal Maiden. We saw the same thing last game. It's these team fights that Alliance is. Their team is. Their draft, it's great. Like, they've won the laning stage so well. But it's centered around this classical Dota, like playing around these team fights, the combos, the call and the egg and the echo then, and it's all fine and dandy. But then one who's gonna win? A 5-man team fight oriented team, or one little icy blue, actually white-haired maiden?
I thought she's blonde. Make up your mind here.
She's like, look at her. She's not blonde. She's on my screen. She's white at least. Maybe it's his.
Oh, let's see. What's
his cosmetics? It's his cosmetics, yeah. So he blinked. One little maiden blinks in, uses Hex and Nullifier on your Invoker. Your almost like second highest net worth hero. He disappears, and then she solos the egg. I mean, yeah. You have to ban that. Honestly, you ban that.
Well, in the end, Let's do it. They take it 2-0, but Alliance made them fight late for it. Maybe
both of these games went super late. So
you know what gets interesting? The finals, because they are going to be up next. And guess what? Both of these teams spam CM.
So we're not going to see any CM. That's what you're saying.
Probably not. They'll probably just ban it, both of them.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be banned. I can see it happening, definitely. Yeah, but overall, a really fun game to watch. Alliance and LDA new guys, they really put up a good fight and a good show for all of us. So I'm entertained.
Well, commiserations to them. They're out, which means up next, we're going to have a series between new guys, or Let's Do It, or ex-Kinguin, versus Wind and Rain to see who will get to go to Summit 9 in a best of 5. Stay tuned, guys. It shouldn't be long.